Good morning, YouTube. Happy Monday. We're at the start of a new week. I'm out here having breakfast. Listen, so I saw a video and it was about a woman who had a meeting with a gentleman at his home and she left and accidentally left her phone there. She went back to his house to get her phone and the door was open. Now, I don't know if she knocked on the door and they just didn't answer or what made her check the door. But again, she had just left. I think this was in Ohio. And she opened the door and went in and caught him and his so called cousin having sex. hmm Now, what was interesting about this is not so much that they were having sex, even though they were supposed to be cousins and they were two men. It's not so much that she walked in and caught them. But the thing of it was, she demanded that they pay her $5,000 in an hour to keep quiet. Now, this is where it gets kind of crazy. She demands money, 5,000 in an hour, or she was gonna tell it. So then she goes. I guess she didn't get her money in an hour, so she got on Facebook and started telling the people what happened, what she found, what she ran up on, and who it was. And she went so far as to tell the people that if something happens to her, it was this person right here. And she gives the name. 2 days later, she was driving in her car. Somebody pulled up beside her. Yeah. And pop, wrecked the car. The passenger that was in the car, he walked away. She did not. Okay. Now, she done got on there and told everybody that if something happened to her, who was behind it. 2 days later, they find him in somebody's yard or in the park. I can't remember which one. He was gone. Somebody had took him out. So I say all of that to say this: be careful demanding that somebody pay you for your silence. Um, Somebody's private issues like that in the privacy of his own home, which was invaded by her when she walked in and was not let in. That was wrong. And that goes to show that she was very greedy. Now, yes, she was kind of loud and rambunctious when she was on the Facebook, but it's still a sign of greed. You know what? You walked in to this man's home and found something and demanded money to keep it private. It should have stayed private from the get go. But you have to be careful. You never know. You never know what people are going through. You never know what people are in the middle of. You never know how something's going to affect someone. And who knows? They don't know. The case went cold. They didn't arrest anybody for her death. They didn't arrest anybody for his. Um, but I think you can put two and two together and figure that it was probably someone from her camp getting payback. And who would have thought to tell the people that if something happened to you, it was this person here, the person that you outed? That means that it was a heated discussion about keeping that information private and demanding that $5,000. Just be careful, people. Some things it just ain't worth it. I get everybody's hard up for money. I get it. Times are hard, but it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. I can think of so many ways that conversation in his home with his male friend could have gone. She could have been taken out right then and there, and any lie could have been told because she walked in unannounced. I don't know the layout of what she walked in on or how the situation was. I just know that it probably, well, obviously, it wasn't a good thing to do. So we got a little rain the last couple of days. It's been kind of funny how it came down, but it looks like hopefully we'll get some sun today. I hope everybody has a blessed day. And remember, mind the business that pays you, and that is yours. Shout out to all my bosses. Y'all be blessed.